What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're gonna be opening our sacred shards for the Fabian Fusion Summon Rush. We're also gonna be crafting some relic materials. We have a legendary, epic, and rare to craft, so we'll see what we get from that. And also I'm gonna be talking about whether you should pull for the rare or for the epic in the Summon Rush. I see people asking this question a lot in social media, and I want to help you answer that question. And hopefully after you see this video you're gonna have a better understanding and a better view of whether you should pull or not. So let's get started. So first of all, let's go to the events tab and go to the Summon Rush. Now right off the bat you will see that the rare is at 3,500 points and the epic it's at 6,100 points. In terms of the fusion champions, this is some of the most expensive we've ever seen. Usually the rare is somewhere over here at 2,000 to 2,500 points, and the epic is either in the 5,000 or 5,600 points. Sometimes it's even cheaper than that. So yeah, very high requirements for this fusion. Plarium knows that everybody's going for this, so they're trying to milk everybody's shards as much as possible. And yeah, I was really hoping that it would be a few shards, but unfortunately it's going to be 7 sacred shards, which is pretty much almost everything I have saved up. And in terms of whether you should go for this epic or not, I think it's pretty simple. And something you should be aware about is that there most likely going to be a Titan event. It's not confirmed yet, but most likely. And if you do not have sacred shards or void shards for that event, then you're going to be put in a very bad position. So yeah, right now you could get this epic and make the fusion much easier, but then if you're not lucky and you don't get your sacreds and voids from the clan boss, then you could be put in a rough spot. Usually a Titan event has 3 summon events: a champion chase, a summon rush, and a hero's path or a deck of fate. So I do want to have enough resources, at least 7 sacreds for one of the summon rushes. For the Titan event points, there will probably be something like this in this kind of scenario. Probably Titan points at 3,500, at 5,000, maybe 2,000, something like that is usually the amounts that we're looking at. So I would recommend, if you're low on shards, definitely save your shards for the Titan event and just complete the champion chase. It's a 2x ancients. Hopefully you have enough ancients. That's the easiest shard event that we get, because ancients are the most plentiful shard that we get. So I recommend doing that event. However, if let's say you are at a surplus of shards, let's say you have 30 or 40 more 40 sacreds, then it makes sense to go for this, especially if you don't have the time to be playing around and doing all these dungeon diver events. You could just get the epic and then just skip whatever time taking events there are left. So you could do that as well. Also, if you think that you might miss one of these events, then definitely go for the epic. I mean, you might not get the soul, but at least you'll get the fusion, right? Which would be worse if you miss a rare because you were busy with real life and stuff, and you could not do it, and then you don't have the fusion, and then it doesn't even make sense to get the soul at that point. So yeah, then you definitely don't want to miss the fusion. I personally am going to go for the rare, and I'm going to do all the other events, dungeon diver, champion chase. It is what it is, and hopefully I get some more sacreds for the summon rush or the other events for the Titan event. Titan event is probably going to be 2x voids. It may be a mix of everything, we don't know, but to play it safe, it's probably 2x voids. So I do recommend saving your voids and not using this for the summon rush either. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to open 7 sacreds. That's the plan for me. But first, before that, let's actually let's do some relic crafting first. And guys, remember, if you like this kind of content, remember to leave a like and a comment. And if you subscribe to the channel, that would be appreciated as well, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize the channel and I can retire. Alright, so let's start with crafting a rare relic. And we should be able to craft 2 actually, so that's pretty good. So let's see if we can get a legendary from here. We got the Molten Death Bell, which is one of the better ones from the Chimera. Turn meter increases by 10% when applying stun sleep or any CC. Pretty good for champions like The Queen of Hearts actually is good for this if you don't have any other relics. So not a bad one to get. Let's use these CBC materials and see what we get here. We got an epic from the standard group. Where streaming increased by 10% whenever one of their allies dies. Pretty good for revivers. Not really like super OP, but you know it's better than nothing. So you can have it on like your backup revivers like Python or something like that. Alright, let's craft the epic and see if we get anything good. We got an epic from the rare, so that's good. Another Molten Death Pill. And legendary, it guarantees us an epic at least, but we hopefully see a legendary, would be nice. Another epic, another demonic effigy. So yeah, there goes that. So can't complain, I guess. We got 2 epics out of the whole thing, or 3. I think it was 2, yeah. And some good rare ones, but we were looking for something better. One of Submission would have been nice. That's one of the more OP relics that we have in the game. I have one of them. I wouldn't mind to get another one. But it is what it is, so let's move on and open some sacreds. We have 8 sacreds, we're going to open 7, and these are the champions that I chose. I'm liking this guy for Chimera. I think he will help my Chimera team a lot. And actually I do want to switch her and put Ugo here. Yeah, that would be better. And yeah, let's get started. Hopefully we get something good. Starting off with an epic, of course, we have the Visionary. I'm not sure what this champion does really. Ally speed, attacks all enemies, decrease critical rate and critical damage on all enemies. Seems pretty okay-ish. Increase rate and increase damage on all allies for 2 turns. Seems kind of meh. Let's move on. Let's see, another epic, of course, and we have the Excruciator. And I think this is a damage dealer. Might be good for Cintranos. I think I've seen her in some Cintranos stages. She must hit pretty hard. Also places Veil on herself every round. And whenever she kills an enemy. I never tried her. I think she hits pretty hard. So maybe in Cintranos might be useful. We'll see. If I'm struggling with Cintranos, I might level her up. Another epic. That's 3. Fenshi is pretty good for the Fire Knight. Attacks one enemy 3 times, puts decreased speed 3 times, and then decreases turn meter, and then 2 times, and he puts poison as well and ignores defense. Yeah, he's pretty decent for Fire Knight if you don't have better options. Definitely for Fire Knight normal, he's pretty good. Alright, let's summon another one. Can we get a legendary? We got the lag. Let's see. Of course, it's an epic. We got Mordecai. Everybody knows Mordecai is one of the best burners as an epic champion that we have. Increases turn meter as well. Great for Spider normal, and also decreases turn meter in this one. So also used in Cintranos quite a bit. So pretty good champion. Still a pretty good champion. Epic, please. I was trying to trick the game to give me a legendary there. Anchorite is another pretty good champion. He has that buff extension, which would be pretty good for Wixwell teams and other kind of teams. So not a bad champion to get. Alright, we have 2 more summons left, guys. Can we get anything good? Another epic, and we have Armina. Armina puts the decreased defense on all enemies. She also decreases turn meters and puts stuns on the enemies who have their turn meters fully decreased, and also places a stun here. Very squishy champion from what I've seen, but could be pretty useful in Cintranos. Not the best early game character because she dies pretty easily. You would think that she'd be tankier, but she's not. Last one, guys. Can we get a legendary on the last one? We do, and it's a Countless Licks. Do I have a Countless Licks? Yeah, she's the one that puts block active skills and pairs with the other. She has a partner couple, Astrolon. She's a pretty decent champion. Puts decreased speed, can put block active skills for 2 turns. Decreases the cooldowns of all ally skills. Pretty decent champion, especially if in the early game. I did have a 6-star soul for her at one point, but I sold her because I just never used her, and sadly my account is too advanced to have any use for her. She could have some use in Cintranos, but I haven't seen any stages where I can use her. Magic affinity, I think, is the issue, because There's a lot of good Magic Affinity champions already. So that's going to be it for us. Let's collect our rewards. There we go. We got the rare. We got a 6-star glyph, spit glyph. That's pretty good. But yeah, we're definitely not gonna go for this. It's too expensive, and I only have one more sacred left. But yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going for the epic, or are you guys just going for the rare as well? Do you plan to do all the other events? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you guys pulled anything good. Did you get the champion you wanted? I really wanted to summon for some of these void legendaries. They're all really good, but I'm trying to save my shards for the Titan event. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.